Hey guys, before we get started today, I just wanted to let you know that the easiest way to support the channel is just by hitting the like button. And if you're new to the channel, I would appreciate it if you subscribe as long as you enjoy the content. If you'd like to check out me playing Resident Evil 8, The Village, which is the new Resident Evil, click up in the top right. We have 2 videos on the gaming channel. And if you haven't subscribed to the gaming channel already, I would very much appreciate it. The channel could really use your love. We do have merch now. Finally, it's Amazon Bomber Reel merch. I'm not wearing it because it hasn't come in the mail yet, but if you want to go and check it out, there will be a link in the description. Just says merch and a link. So go and check it out. It might make your day better. You know, enjoy the video. Oh God, I have a twitch. Yeah, enjoy. Hyper Beam coming through. They think they won the game, but nah, dog. Somehow that doesn't KO, but it's fine. I think one mud shot will take it out. Aerial Ace, don't care about that. So I overfarm here, and I switch into my Politoed and get to the Earthquake. There you go. I was hoping I could do that. I knew I had energy. Baboosh is what you get to see. A Pelipper coming through. This is definitely going to be the Pelipper, Galarian, Stunfisk, and Venusaur line. There it is. Good riddance, Pelipper. I hate this team, by the way. And he doesn't shield, and now I switch into my Electric. What are you going to do about this thing, huh? What are you going to do? He doesn't know what to do. Oh, you want to bait me with the Power Punch? Huh? Yeah? Is that what you want to do, huh? Yeah? Huh? Bye. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Shrady. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to be talking about Pokemon Go. But I will do it in ASMR format. Pokemon, yeah. Pokemon. Yeah, you like that? Pokemon. Okay, now that we have eliminated all of the people who don't actually like my videos, let's actually talk about Pokemon Go. I am very sorry that you had to endure that. Hopefully you just skipped past this part, because that was probably very hard to sit through. Okay, so I know you already saw the title, and a lot of you guys are going to be like,
Shrady, is this the team that you used on stream on Friday?
And I'm going to be like, yeah. And then they're going to be like,
well, you sucked with that team. You went like,
I don't know, 15 and 10. 10 and 15, probably 10 and 15. It was bad. I did very bad with it. But is the title clickbait? Yes. But is it a lie? No. I actually did go 22 and 3 with this team. It's just that the next day I didn't do as good with it. So anyway, let's take a look at the featured Pokemon. It is the one, the only, the Dirt Rabbit. This guy, Big Chungus. So Big Chungus has access to Mudshot, Fire Punch, and Earthquake, or he can run Hyper Beam on it. And with the team that I'm about to show you, Hyper Beam does you some good. You know what I mean? It really throws people off guard, especially like when a Pelipper switches in, and then you just Hyper Beam the absolute out of it, and it just falls out of existence. So Diggersby with Hyper Beam, I think I give it a 5 out of 10. The only part of it that's good is throwing people off guard, but the rest of it, not being able to one-shot a Galarian Stunfisk, not as fun. But I did get to Hyper Beam a couple of Galarian Stunfisks, and hopefully we'll get to see that in these videos that I'm about to show you. So let's take a look at the team I ran with the Dirt Rabbit. We've got Frostlass in the lead with Powder Snow, Avalanche, and Shadow Ball, and then we have Politoed with Mud Sahat, Eart, Kuake, and Weater Ball. And then we got the Dirt Rabbit in the back with Mudshot, Fire Punch, and Hyper Beam. So yeah, did I do it right this time? Probably did it right. I think I did it right. Would I recommend this team? Yes, actually I would. This was super fun to run. But is Hyper Beam better than Earthquake? No. But is it more fun to land a Hyper Beam than it is to land an Earthquake? Yes. Especially if it's on a Galarian Stunfisk. Even though it doesn't do anywhere near as much as an Earthquake does, the BM potential is real. So I'm going to speed these battles up by 2 times instead of by 1.5. That way we can get through 3 sets a little bit quicker. I know some of you guys like the longer videos, and some of you guys don't. But you can always just skip through it if you want. But hey, it's faster, so it shouldn't take as long. Alright, picking up a positive lead here up against the Defense Deoxys. They come in with an Obstagoon, and my first thought here is he's running the triple counter team. I believe that either... No, not Toe Tactical. I can't remember his name, but yeah, it's a pretty common line here that we're going to see that has triple counter uses. I don't know why I'm going for the Earthquake here. Weather Ball is more energy efficient, so that's really debatable. But I think at this point in time, I didn't realize that Weather Ball was more energy efficient. So yeah, mistakes, but that's fine. Don't really care about that Politoed. What I want is to farm down with the Frostlass and come out with 100 energy. I don't have 100, but come out with a lot of energy because I can take care of both Vigoroth and Defense Deoxys. They tried to catch a Shadow Ball on their Vigoroth, but instead they're about to catch Frostlass's hands. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to just spam out these avalanches very, very quickly. We are going to outpace this Vigoroth when it gets to a Bulldoze. I try to catch a Bulldoze there on my Diggersby. I realize my Diggersby is kind of just useless against this team. They are running Brick Break. What in the absolute crap? Brick Break. So you got Brick Break instead of Bulldoze? How do you deal with Frostlass? You came in with it. Okay, I don't know what the hell's going on here. So I undercharged that a little bit. He switches out anyway, so undercharge was pointless. He's looking to farm me down. I'm going to go for the beam. Does he shield it? Probably not. No, he does not. Does more than 50%. Looks like 55 or 60% of Defense Deoxys' health. He did farm my Diggersby down, so this is looking a bit rough, but I still have 2 shields. He's going to go for probably back-to-back Psycho Boosts here. Or just a Rock Slide. Maybe he's not running Psycho Boost. If he's not running Psycho Boost, it's a bit better, because now I can get to this Avalanche before I can get to another Rock Slide, and then the Vigoroth is going to come back in to instantly disintegrate, and just, yeah. His owner was probably very scared, because his Vigoroth literally just disintegrated, turned into dust, Vigoroth dust. Okay, picking up a crazy matchup here. We're both doing super effective damage. The opponent comes in with a Sableye, and I'm trying to catch a Foul Play, and I'm actually successful. I'm surprised. Yeah, honestly, I don't know. I guess I came in with a Politoed here because I feel like the Frostlass is going to do well up against Mandibuzz, and this is just, yeah, this is fine. I think I shield once and hope to get his shield back. I will severely outpace this thing. Well, not severely. It takes me 4 to get to a Mud Shot. It takes him 6 to get to a Foul Play, so I'll definitely outpace. I expect that Mandibuzz to come back in, and I'm not even going to bait the Blizzard. I'm just going to go straight Weather Ball, which again is probably a mistake, but I can get a little bit of damage off here. They're definitely going to be over farming, which is a smart play, because then they're going to be able to threaten my Frostlass with a Foul Play. So I'm just going to keep spamming out these Weather Balls. They are farming up close to 100 energy here, so pretty smart move. But now I think I just come in with the Diggersby, because my Diggersby can tank anything this wants to throw. And they don't know I have Hyper Beam. Everybody expects Earthquake. Everybody expects it. Literally, you'll see. Alright, so they come in with a Medicham, and I realize now, hey, they just gave up Switch, and they forgot about the Frostlass, I'm guessing. I don't know. So we're coming in with the Frostlass here. And I think this is an Ice Punch. No, maybe not. Okay, it's very hard to count when it's this quickly. It's already pretty hard. So I'm going to be able to get to 2 Avalanches here before I think, before he gets to another Psychic. He actually calls the Avalanche, which is really smart on his play. But then he overfarms. So he's definitely going to have to throw this Psychic. And that's fine with me. I actually want him to throw the Psychic here, because I can just throw a Fire Punch to take this thing out. And I'm almost at 100 energy. I at least have a Hyper Beam loaded, and I can tank 2 Foul Plays, I believe, from the Mandibuzz. So the Mandibuzz is going to come back in to throw. Not able to. Hyper Beam coming through. They think they won the game, but nah, dog. Somehow that doesn't KO, but it's fine. I think 1 Mud Shot will take it out. Aerial Ace, don't care about that. Foul Play, more energy efficient when they're both neutral. Aerial Ace is a crap move. So yeah, my ELO before I started using this team was like 2450, and I went up to 2785. So I actually gained a crap load of ELO with this team, and then subsequently lost it all the next day. Alright, so we pick up a negative lead. We're trying to catch a Shadow Ball on our Diggersby, but instead we catch Jellicent's hands because he baited. And I'm really hoping he switches out here. This is actually a good matchup if it's got Bubble Beam or Ice Beam, actually. It's pretty positive for Jellicent, so I would expect him to stay in here. And I should have thrown the Fire Punch when I got to the Earthquake, which takes 8 to get to, whereas the Hyper Beam takes longer. So I'm just going to be, I can't really go for a Hyper Beam. It's double resisted, and I'm triple debuffed, so there's really, this is a lost cause right here. Usually with this Diggersby safe switch, we're trying to bait out the Grass type. I don't know if you noticed that, but we've got Frostlass in the lead that beats Grass types, and then 2 Pokemon in the back that lose to Grass types. But Diggersby actually can handle them with Fire Punch. Alright, so I come back in with the the Frostlass here and throw an Avalanche right away to threaten a shield, and he does shield and comes in with a Galarian stupid face. I'm going to be over farming here, trying to prevent a fast move and failing miserably. Very good, very good. Going for the Avalanche, he no shields the Avalanche, and I go for another Avalanche. The reason I go for Avalanche here is because you need like 2 charge moves to KO anyway, so there's no reason to go for 2 Shadow Balls. It just takes more energy. So I'm going to let this Rock Slide come through because Galarian Stunfisk very much outpaces me. I'm going to come in with this Politoed here, and he is going straight Rock Slide, and I make a mistake. I should have just thrown the Weather Ball like after 2, 3... Oh, and then, okay, well then we lag. That's actually not my fault. So now we're going to get hit by another Rock Slide, which really sucks. And I'm going to be over farming just a tiny bit now because I don't have any idea how much energy he has because of the lag. Going for the Weather Ball. Jellicent comes back in to get the taste of an Earth Kuwake. Baboosh doesn't KO. That's fine. Talonflame comes in. We're gonna... Oh, no. Oh, wait. We got Hyper Beam. That's right. That's the other thing about Diggersby that I really like with Hyper Beam. It can threaten Talonflame. And he's probably like... He's not going to shield this. Why would you bother shielding? You can't even go for an Earthquake. Or you can, like Earthquake. I don't know. Earthquake might actually have done it here. But either way, going for the Hyper Beam. Goodbye, Talonflame. In comes the Jellicent. They're going to throw. They're hanging on. Oh, man. They're dead. They're going to die. Yeah, there's nothing they can do there. But he was trying. He was trying real hard. So, yeah. Very nice. I think, which one are we watching here? Yeah, the 5th battle. The 5th one is crazy as hell. I think this might be it. Could be the next one, though. Picking up a positive lead here. Once again, is this a triple counter team? So we're going to be baiting with the Avalanche here. Obviously, Shadow Ball pretty much one-shots a Defense Deoxys. He calls the Avalanche. Huge cojones on the Defense Deoxys man over there with the level 50 jacket. I no-shield that Rock Slide because I know I can survive it. And I don't want to spend shields unnecessarily. Usually you like to switch out of neutral matchups, but that was a positive lead, so you can't really switch out of that. And then in comes something, and I switch into... Nope, I just get farmed down. Yeah, I can't really switch out of that one. Because both of my back Pokemon are going to lose pretty hard to Surfetch, but yeah, Diggersby really sucks up against Surfetch because of the super effective counters. So I'm going to go for Weather Ball. Fortunately, we do outpace the Surfetch by 1 fast move, but he farmed my Frostlass down, so this is looking piss poor for me. He baits me with the Night Slash, hoping for the boost possibly, and lagging once again. Great. You love to see it. Come on, Politoed. You got this, man. Okie dokie. Alright, so we get the last shield, and I try to catch on the Diggersby, mainly because Diggersby can tank a Leaf Blade, whereas my Politoed could not at that range. And now we're just going to go down here. If he actually, he might go for the Night Slash here. If he goes for the Night Slash, then actually, yes, that's right. You needed to go for a Leaf Blade there, dude. They both cost the same energy. Just go for the super effective move, because now you're dead. He comes in with his last Pokemon, which is a Medicham, and I said, no, I don't want to play that out. That one was over. That's fine. I think this has got to be the one. This is a good one. Yes, this is the one. Okay, picking up a negative lead here up against Machamp. Can't switch out of this one either. And the reason is because Diggersby loses very hard to Shadow Machamp. Frostlass does too, but at least I can get shields with these avalanches. And if I call the cross chop bait, then I can get both shields. Most likely. Yep, I called it. I sneak a Powder Snow through, which is very good. The next cross chop is going to KO, so I shield that one. And now I can get to this avalanche. Unfortunately, he is probably going to farm me down now. Yeah, he's going to farm me down 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's got a cross chop loaded, but not a rock slide. I'm coming in with a Politoed to mud shot down. I sneak a mud shot through. Gonna no shield this cross chop. Unfortunately, I want to save my shield for the Diggersby. And farming him down. There you go. What comes in? A Shadow Vic coming in with the Diggersby here. Oh no. Oh no. Shadow Victory Bell can beat my back line very easily. Frostlass is dead. What do I do? Alright, so I'm going to no shield the first charge move here, but I am going to shield one of them. Because Hyper Beam obviously does like 50%, so he's going to get to another Foul Play here. And the Foul Play is going to do more damage. Like the Shadow Vic is not even going to get to a charge move before it takes me out. So I'm going to shield the one that's going to do the most damage. Well, pretty much, yeah. So I overfarm here, and I switch into my Politoed and get to the Earthquake. There you go. I was hoping I could do that. I knew I had energy. Baboosh! We both simultaneously KO, and then I Hyper Beam the absolute crap out of this flying Umbreon. Get out of here. Get out of here. So yeah, Politoed is a Shadow Victory Bell counter. Confirmed. Take that, deniers. Checkmate, atheists. Okie dokie. Into the next set here. By the way, I decided to build a Wobbuffet. And I put it on a team full of thick boys. A full team of thick boys. Okay. Picking up a negative lead. What is this? What is this, the Retro Cup? What kind of team are you running here, bud? Alright, so he comes in with a Hex, Alolan Marowak, which is fine. I'm just going to be over farming here. And then I go for the EQ because it will KO. I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah, it does KO, and that way I don't have to tank another Shadow Bone. The Primeape comes back in. Unfortunately, Primeape is probably going to farm me down here. Okay, they no-shield that, which is pretty good because I need a little bit of damage off here, but they have a crap loaded of energy. So I come in with the Frostlass, and I think I no-shield the first one, right? Okay, I shield the first one. He's going to get to another one very quickly. So I'm actually able to get to this Avalanche. Maybe he overfarmed there. So I get the shield. Very good. And I think I can just tank this Night Slash, right? Okay, decide to shield it. Whatever. Who knows what the hell I'm doing. Oh, it's a Drift Blimp. Thank God I shielded that. Okay, I'm going for the Avalanche. Ugh, I don't think this KOs. Oh, okay, he's got a shield, no wonder. Alright, so I'm going to come in with the Diggersby, hoping to catch a Shadow Ball, but instead, he baited, so not great. I can only hit for neutral here with the Fire Punch. This matchup is terrible regardless of whether or not you're running Hyper Beam or Earthquake. Very bad, both double resisted, so just going to be spamming out these Fire Punches as quickly as I can. Unfortunately, that means he's, if he's smart, he's going to farm up to basically 100 energy here before he takes me out. He tries to sack on the Primeape, but I'm fine with that. Well, not really. I guess not. Okay, I decided to undercharge it and then come in with the Frostlass. Unfortunately, this is probably going to be a Shadow Ball here, and I'm going to go down. So very smart play. Very nice. But I'm no longer debuffed on the Diggersby, and a Fire Punch takes him out. Almost takes him out. One more Mud Shot takes him out. That was an insanely close battle. GG, my friend. Very well played. I'm very surprised that I won that one, but very well played on his side, but instead he went up against the Master, so sorry about that. Alright, picking up this is not really great. Can't really switch out of this one either because my Diggersby loses the Swampert, Politoed wins the Swampert, so could switch out into the Politoed, but what I'm trying to do here is sneak in an extra Powder Snow because it takes Swampert 5 to get to a Hydro Cannon, it takes me 6 to get to an Avalanche, so I'm gonna get outpaced. So I'm trying to sneak in extra Powder Snows when I can, and also trying to prevent fast moves. That way I can try to be even on energy if I sneak in too. So I get both shields, and I'm going to catch a Hydro Cannon on my Politoed. That's the same way I play it every single time if the Swampert decides to double shield. So he's going to come in with the Swampert, and he doesn't switch out. Really was expecting a sack there, so I'm very, very surprised that I actually landed that. Toxicroak comes in. And I realize at this point I'm not going to be able to get to the Earthquake because he's going to get to a Mud Bomb before I get to it. So I'm just going to go for the Weather Ball. And he does have to throw, otherwise this next Weather Ball is going to KO. So Mud Bomb coming through. Now I can come back in with the Frostlass and probably look to farm down. Maybe. Okay, he comes in with his last Pokemon, which is a Shadow Mawile. And I should have switched out right away. But instead I just go for the Shadow Ball. And then I switch out. So not a great play, but that's fine. Toxicroak comes in, and I can get to this Fire Punch, and this is going to be taking out the Toxicroak. Really wanted to go for the Hyper Beam there, but, you know, you can't always BM somebody. Plus, that guy was in Veteran. He's probably trying to get to Legend. So, by the way, if you guys got beat by me, and you're trying to get to Legend this season, I'm very sorry. Like, normally, I try to give away free wins, but with this team, like, this was a good team for me. You know, it was working very well, so I didn't want to lose with it, you know? You guys get it, right? And a lot of people are like, how dare you give away free wins? You gotta be the best to get to the best. Blah, 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 blah. It's just a game, dude. Chill the f out. Alright. So, Umbreon was a very, very bad lead. I switch into my Diggersby. They are staying in, which is actually fine with me. I landed the Hyper Beam. I don't have to shield any of this crap. Well, I eventually will. So I actually go for the bait here. I don't know if he shields. I really don't think he will. Yeah, because it's an Umbreon. Most people don't really shield their Umbreon, so since he didn't shield, I go for back-to-back Fire Punch. Well, not back-to-back, because he snuck a Snarl in. I'm going to let this thing go down and then look to farm down with the Frostlass. I don't think he's going to be able to get to another foul play. At least these Powder Snows hit for neutral here. 1, 2, yeah, we're able to farm down. Didn't take much damage. Haunter comes in. Okay, this one's Duable. So we're going to go for the Avalanche. Definitely going to be getting the shield. That would be taking him out. Coming with the Politoed, doing super effective damage. He's staying in. Once again, mistake. We are going to outpace him very much, and he lets it go. Last Pokemon is a Wigglytuff. Okay, we're going to bait the Earthquake for sure here. But definitely going to be going straight Weather Ball. Give me the shield. Give me your shield. Give me your freaking shield. Shield it. Yeah. Take that, Wigglytuff users. I can't stand Charmers. But hey, that's fine. We're going for more Weather Balls. We're going to be able to 2-shield flex on this one unless he throws. God damn it. I wanted to flex. Let me flex. Let me flex. Okay? Stop doing that. Let me flex. Haunter was apparently still alive. How did Haunter survive the weather ball? I don't know. It's a miracle. Probably had good IVs. Or maybe, I don't know. My Politoed's like a rank 38, so it probably doesn't hit that hard. Alrighty-dighty-dighty. We're going to go into the next battle, picking up another positive lead. They are staying in once again. Even though Rock Slide hits for super effective damage here, it's fine. Okay. I come in with the Diggersby, and this is where you guys are going to be like, you need Earthquake. You need Earthquake for this. And yeah, you're right, you do. You actually 100% need Earthquake to win this in the 0 shield or the 1 shield. But if you go 1 to 0, then you can win it. I don't know, it really sucks. At least the mud shots are hitting for double super effective. I get the shield with a fire punch. I'm not even baiting the Earthquake at this point. I get another shield. Okay, to this trainer here, you made some mistakes, okay? You made some severe mistakes in this match here. He comes in, immediately throws the Psycho Boost. That's going to debuff your attack times 2, and now you're stuck in here. So there's really no reason to do that. I come in here. This is another Psycho Boost or Thunderbolt, whatever. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to farm this thing pretty much all the way. Okay, well, my dumbass throws the Avalanche, and he baited my Frostlass back out here. So, okay, that was a smart play, but you double shielded your Bastion when you should have just let it go. So yeah, and he throws. That's another mistake. You're throwing the Stone Edge. You could have farmed down there. Definitely could have farmed down. I'm going to come in with the Politoed now. I've still got 2 shields. What's your last Pokemon? It's a Skarmory. This one's over. This is over. This is very, very, like, always a hard loss. But hey, like, it's okay. Like, I'm not trying to call this person out because you guys saw me on stream the other day. I made mistakes just like this dude did, and that's why I lost so much. So I really do think this is a very strong team, but you got to be able to play the game correctly. You know, you got to be able to count fast moves. You got to know when to stay in, when not to stay in. So, but hopefully this can show you how to use it. All right. So, picking up another lead against a Swampert. Once again, I just try to sneak in Powder Snows here. This trainer is actually preventing fast moves. I no-shield the first one. Since it's not a Shadow Swampert, I can tank that relatively comfortably. And we are not going to get a Mud Shot down. And also, we can get a shield there. This time, I actually decided to catch the second Hydro Cannon on my Politoed. So, this one's going to be a rough one. He comes in with a Skarmory, which is not a good response here. Politoed does beat Skarmory in pretty much all shield scenarios. Other than like the 2 to 0, you know. But we are just going to spam out Weather Balls just constantly. Even if you're running Blizzard on your Politoed, just go straight Weather Ball. And I think I actually, yeah, I was going to say, I don't even have to shield that. He's probably going to farm me down. But if I get both shields here, I'm actually very happy with that. So, and I actually come back in with the Frostlass, and I farm down. Yeah, now I've got a lot of energy. I'm actually able to combat this Swampert when it comes back in. He almost Mudshots me down. I get to 2 Avalanches. He did not sneak a Mudshot through. And 1, 2, there he goes. That was crazy. That Frostlass play was insane. Okie dokie. What? Skarmory comes back in. And there's a Galarian Stunfisk. You must have made a mistake coming in with the... Okay, this is the one. Yeah, this is the one. So, if you were one of the Galarian Stunfisk users who got BM'd by me... he didn't even let me do it. He didn't even let me do it. Shame. Shame on you. I don't even care if it's a 5-0. I wanted to Hyper Beam the Stunfisk. Picking up rewards. Heading on up to, I don't even know, some crazy number on the leaderboard. Okay, so I have like a bunch of 4-1 sets and 5-0 sets. This one is a 3-2 set. But I think this is the one where I get to beam a couple of Stunfisks. So we're going to watch this. Even though it's not as much of a winning set. We pick up a very positive lead. The opponent comes in with an Umbreon. I'm looking to catch on my Diggersby, but instead, I catch Umbreon's Paws. It doesn't really matter. He's going to throw anyway. But now he's ahead on energy. That's why it sucked. I should have just switched right away, but that's okay. We don't need to shield these foul plays. They barely do anything. We're going to be careful not to let him sneak a Snarl through, because one Snarl getting through is actually a crap load of energy. He actually shields a Hyper Beam, which is really surprising to me. So I'm actually going to match his shield. I still wouldn't have to shield that. He actually comes back in with the Altaria, and I'm still locked in here. And I don't know why he came back in with the Altaria. I guess he forgot about the Frostlass. Maybe he's trying to bait my Frostlass out. That makes more sense. So I can actually survive a foul play here. And now I can get to an Avalanche. This is still going to do a lot of damage, even against an Umbreon. He sneaks his Snarl through because I am a scrub. Avalanche coming through. It does quite a bit. He is looking to farm me down, and he does. Almost didn't, but he did. So I think I come in with the Diggersby. I think I have energy. No, I come in with the Politoed. Again, Umbreon's charge moves are really easy to tank, but they're so spammy, which is why Umbreon is so dangerous. So I'm going to shield this second foul play here. He's not going to get to a third one if I throw the Weather Ball. So I'm going to throw this Weather Ball right away. Don't expect to shield. What's your last Pokemon? It is a Hypno, and there is no hype left for this Hypno. I am going to be counting his confusions, and on his fourth confusion, he will get to his first Elemental Punch. And I come in with the Diggersby. He doesn't throw. Maybe I was counting the confusions wrong. I land the Hyper Beam, and he throws anyway. This one's in the bag, right? We got this. We still got this. I just need to get to his second Weather Ball here, and a Thunder Punch is going to KO me. Do I get to it? Come on, get to the Weather Ball. I think there's a CMP tie. So very, very close match. Able to take that win. If he shielded the Hyper Beam, then I would have lost, but he did not. I don't know why he didn't shield that. I guess he thought it was a bait. Maybe forgot how much energy the Diggersby had. Alright, going against Luis Gustav. 6. There are 6 people on this account. Alright, picking up another crazy positive lead, doing double super effective damage. The opponent comes in with a Medicham. That's still a very positive matchup for Frostlass, but I'm going to come in with my Politoed, because Politoed with Earthquake can do literally nothing against an Altaria. So I shield the first charge move thinking it might have been a Psychic, but instead he baits me with a Power Punch, which really sucks. I no-shield the second one, which is still another Power Punch. I'm curious, maybe he's running Power Punch and Ice Punch or something. Either way, I'm going to spam out these Weather Balls here. He does sneak a counter through. We are going to severely outpace him to charge moves unless he goes straight Power Punch. Then we still outpace him. We're going to let this Power Punch come through, because I realize my Frostlass is a very valuable asset. And this is a Power Punch, right? Yeah, that's definitely a Power Punch. Only counted 6 there. He would have been able to get to one if he waited, but that's okay. He comes in with a Politoed, and I'm coming in with my Diggersby because I think he's going to come in with the Altaria thinking like, oh, this is a really good matchup. Earthquake is resisted, or double resisted, and then boom, Hyper Beam. You throw him off guard. That's what I'm talking about. Hyper Beam Diggersby. It's hype, you know? Hyper Beam. Get it? He goes for the Dragon Pulse, which I think just go straight Sky Attack, to be honest. Even if you have Moonblast on it, just go straight Sky Attack. So I land the second Hyper Beam. He comes in with a Politoed to throw. He could have farmed up quite a bit there. It takes me like 10 mud shots to get to the thing. I'm just going to go straight Shadow Ball here. There is no reason to bait. I have 100 energy. All I have to do is shield one of these. And since he threw and didn't farm up on the Diggersby, I think I'm going to win. But no, he's going to get to another Weather Ball here to take me out. And yeah, so GG. That was a very, very close battle. GG to that trainer. Yeah, not that many mistakes in that match other than mistakes that I made. I think a lot of the times when I go on losing streaks, not losing streaks, but when I have a bad day, it's because normally when I'm in a safe switch position and the opposing Pokemon is going to farm me down, I switch out into my lead Pokemon, which is a mistake. Alright, here you go. This is what you get to see, a Pelipper coming through. This is definitely going to be the Pelipper, Galarian, Stunfisk, and Venusaur line. There it is. Good riddance, Pelipper. I hate this team, by the way. It's like an FP Sticks team. I thought it was a Zionic team, but it's actually an FP Sticks team. Alright, so I let that go, which is a mistake. I needed switch advantage in this matchup. I am now going to lose the game because he's going to have his Galarian Stunfisk on my Frostlass, and he's going to have his Venusaur on my Politoed. This was before I was identifying this team. Now that I can identify the team, it's basically the same thing. And now I've got Earthquake. There's literally nothing I can do here. I am going to bait the Blizzard, but I was one short of the Blizzard. You guys told me on stream yesterday that it takes 9 to get to a Blizzard. I did not know that because I'm a frickin' scrub. I mean, I'm the master of all Pokemon. Yeah, master of all Pokemon. So definitely going to be going for the Avalanche here. Unfortunately, in order to beat the Galarian Stunfisk, we literally need to come out of this matchup with 2 shields and 100 energy. So I just let that go because there's literally no chance of winning. So GG, I definitely should have identified, hey, there's probably a grass type in the back. We need switch advantage here. So could have shielded one of those Weather Balls and went for a Fire Punch. And I've actually been doing that today, and it worked very well. As long as you can win switch with the Diggersby. Alright, so picking up another negative lead. Is this stupid team? Tell me it's not. Okay, we come in with the Diggersby, hoping to catch a Rock Slide. Do we catch his hands? No, we catch the Rock Slide. Very nice. That is resisted. He comes in with the Venusaur this time. So I think the Pelipper matchup is a little bit better because I can only hit Pelipper for neutral with the Hyper Beam. or most people are running Earthquake, so. And again, I don't shield that. I needed to shield. Okay, you know what? That's fine. Maybe it's fine. Maybe it's fine, because it's just the Pelipper. No, it's not fine. If there's a Pelipper in the back, I lose this one as well. So I'm going to shield and farm all the way down. I'm coming out with close to 2 avalanches here. I expect that Galarian Stunfisk to come back in. I'm going to be throwing one of the avalanches and then switching and hoping to God it's not a Pelipper. Please don't tell me. Alright, so we're trying to catch a Rock Slide, but instead we catch a Mandibuzz. Well, this is better than Pelipper. This is definitely better than Pelipper. Once again, I'm one short of the Blizzard here, so stupid Shraydee not baiting the Blizzard properly. This one might still be winnable. All we gotta do is get rid of the Mandibuzz. We need to keep the Politoed alive, most likely, unless we can come out with a huge energy advantage on Frostlass. We're gonna be going straight Weather Ball here. Again, should have baited the Blizzard, but that's fine. I shield once because he shields, but again, maybe a mistake because this Galarian Stunfisk has a lot of energy. I come in with the Frost Ice to try to snipe, but I throw one Powder Snow instead of throwing the Charge move. I'm actually able to get to a second Avalanche. He had a Rock Slide there. I'm pretty sure he had a Rock Slide. I'm able to take out the Galarian Stunfisk. In comes the Mandibuzz, and they give up. They could have got to a foul play there before I got them. I don't know, whatever. That's fine. I'll take that W. Alrighty then. Show me the one where I Hyper Beam the Galarian Stunfisk. Game. Kintaro. We're going up against a... okay, picking up the worst possibly. This is like the worst for my team, other than like an Obstagoon. I think no, actually with this team, Obstagoon is not as bad. So we go for the Avalanche and trying to catch a foul play on our Politoed. Do we catch Scrafty's hands? We catch a Power Up Punch, which is fine. He's staying in, which is we landed the Avalanche, so now we just need one Weather Ball to KO. Give me the shield. That's right. Give me the frickin' shield. It gives me the shield. In comes a Charge move. Is it a foul play? Is it a Power Punch? We call the Power Punch bait. Eat that, Scrafty. Give me your last shield. Give me your shield. Give it to me. Give me your frickin' shield. Alright, he doesn't give me the shield, but that's fine as well. Comes in with the Tentacruel. This man is running some spice. We're going for the Earthquake. Does he shield it? Does he call the Weather Ball bait? He tries to call it. Now he's getting farmed down. I'm going to let this go. Obviously, no reason to shield this Acid Spray on my 2 HP Politoed. Now we're going to be coming in with the Diggersby here. Diggersby is going to be... Oh, no. Coming in with the Frostlass. Okay, this is fine. Coming in with the Diggersby, and... A lot of times when you're running Hyper Beam, all you have to do is show your opponent the Diggersby, and the threat of the Earthquake is what makes them quit out. So apparently there were no Hyper Beams in that set. Gosh dang it. Okay, into the bonus battle here. Here we go. We're running Politoed, Electrode, and Electric. I tried to make this Pokemon work for a video. It didn't happen. It didn't happen. This Pokemon sucks. Fortunately, I can evolve this into an Electros for the Ultra League at some point, but I did spend a lot of dust on this stupid thing. Alright, picking up a lead against a Galvantula. We can get to this Weather Ball before they get to a Discharge/Lunge. So we're going to threaten the shield, and he doesn't shield, and now I switch into my Electric. What are you going to do about this thing, huh? What are you going to do? He doesn't know what to do. Alright, he's going to be throwing a Lunge here, and I think I let it come through. Let's see how much this does to this poor, stupid little eel. Okay, so he goes for the Lunge, hits for neutral. We go for the Crunch here. Does he shield this? He shields it. Okay, wonderful. Comes in with a Galarian Stunfisk, and that's good. But like, this team is a double electric team, so we're trying to bait out Galarian Stunfisk with one of our electric types. And I do believe I'm running Hyper Beam on my... Okay, he's looking to farm me down. That's very bad. That is absolutely horrible. He's farming me down. Okay, we're going for another Crunch here. This barely does anything. Okay, alright. Spark is hitting for double resisted damage. We come in with the Politoed and have to call it. We shield. He's got 100 energy, most likely. He baits me. You dickhead. You're a dickhead. You know that? You got a penis growing out of your head. Yeah. Dickhead. Alright. So he shields the Weather Ball, which wouldn't have even taken him out, I'm pretty sure. And now I let the Earthquake come through. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord, he coming. Oh, Lord. He catches on the Galvantula. Very nice catch. I hate you so much. Burn. I mean, you're fine. I'm just kidding. You're cool. You're cool, man. All right, coming in with the Electrode here. He comes in with the Medicham, and oh god, this one's looking very rough. But guess what? I am running Hyper Beam because of course I am. Why wouldn't I be running Hyper Beam? Oh, you want to bait me with the Power Punch? Huh? Yeah? Is that what you want to do? Huh? Yeah? Huh? Bye. Goodbye. Get out of here. And then the Stunfisk comes back in and overfarms like a scrub because he's using Galarian Stunfisk. We all know if you're using Galarian Stunfisk, you are a scrub. Just kidding, dude. Just kidding. But there you go. That's the bonus battle for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, I would appreciate it if you leave a like down below. If you're new to the channel, I would appreciate it if you subscribe, as long as you enjoy the content. And if you want to go and check out me playing some, you know, not mobile video games, some real video games, go to the description and, yeah, check out the second channel. Gaming channel, all different kinds of videos on there, playing horror games, everything. I would very much appreciate it. Also, we have merch now. Mine has not come in the mail yet, but if you want to check out our merch, we have As on Bombaril merch. So go down to the description. There's a link down there. It just says merch, and yeah, give it a click. I'll show you. It'll show you a good time. You buy that stuff, everybody's gonna be like, "What's that about, man?" And then you're gonna have a really cool story about how you bought a hoodie with As on Bombaril on it, and then people are gonna be like, "Who's As on Bombaril?" And you're gonna be like, "Dork. You don't know who As on Bombaril is? Dork? You goofy man? You goofy boy?" And then they're going to be like, "Wow, you're the coolest person in the world." And then they're going to give you $100 and offer you a job as a CEO of Bank of America. That's, yep. All from buying my merch. Yeah. So you better do it. Okay, this is a very long video. Hope you enjoyed. Take it easy. Shout out to my patrons: Billy Bravebird, Running Froggy, The North Star, Doug J. Dempsey, Ryan Borowski, DJ Mimsy, Clapton Caveman, King Edward, NZ Tech Freak, Silver and Fortuna, Austin Gustovic, Darkstone, Moach, Mr. Cookout, Brandon, Kodiak Jenkins, Vintage Kish, Mitsukata, Kit Kulek, Edward O'Neill, Senor Stacks, Grizzinator, Winterfang, Lord of the As on Bombaril, Daniel Timms, and Ray Rafik.